almost 7 years.
7 years. Have you been working here the whole time?
No, this is actually the second shop I worked in.
Second shop?
Yeah.
Cool. What first got you interested in this?
Well, I've always drawn and painted all my life, and I had a few jobs that I could actually use that. Very few.
Yeah.
And I went through a divorce with my first wife and was kind of starting over. So I figured I should probably go for something that I would like and stick with. I get bored really easily. So I've had a lot of jobs, but this is the longest running so far.
Cool.
Just came down to get a tattoo of a razor wire coming all the way up around my arm. Because back in Pennsylvania, I'm not the good kid. I'm the black sheep of the family, and I did some time. And where I did it at, I actually escaped from there and climbed over this huge razor wire fence, and it ripped my arms apart. So I'm just gonna get the razor wire.
Do you ever, do you get people in that are getting tattoos like spur of the moment that kind of like turn you off?
All the time. All the time. People come in and, you know, they just want a tattoo. Whatever. I mean, it's going to be there for a while. I've gotten some tattoos like that, so, you know, they're not the greatest, but, you know, like I said, I don't hate them, but I probably should have put a little more thought into them.
How long have you been planning to get this tattoo?
I just decided yesterday.
What would you say is like the most rewarding part of your job?
I just like to see the look on people's faces when we're finished. Especially the ones that are not real sure in the beginning, you know, maybe it's their first one, or, you know, they aren't real sure what they want, so they just kind of give me an idea and let me run with it. Kind of see their face once it starts coming together and they start seeing what they actually have. Because, I mean, even the stencils on big things don't really do it justice. You don't really, not everybody can see things in their head, what it's going to look like in the end, so when they do get to see it, that's kind of cool.
What do you think?
I love it. It looks better than what I thought it did. Thought it would have turned out at least. It is awesome. Can't wait to get back to Pittsburgh and show my boys this.
If there was a time where you ever felt like someone treated you differently because of your tattoos?
All the time. All the time. We're in the South. I grew up here, so I'm kind of used to it. I've always been kind of funny with them, I guess. So it doesn't, sometimes at PTA and stuff, I kind of try to wear a long sleeve shirt or something. I don't know. I don't think tattoos make you a badass, so when people look at me like I should be, it's kind of funny. Because I'm very far from being a badass.
How'd you meet your wife?
I was in a band and we were playing at the Somewhere Else Tavern right across town. We met in the parking lot. Yeah.
You just kind of hit it off?
Yeah. And we didn't start going out for a little while, which was kind of cool too. She kind of wasn't slutty. And I kind of like that. It's nice to chase something and not get it right off the bat, I guess.
How's your wife on tattoos?
She has several. She has to kind of keep them covered. She's not quite as blatant about it, I guess. But she has a lot of big tattoos. A lot of time on the table.
Nice. So does she have a more conservative job, I guess?
Well, she waits tables.
So,
you know, when you deal with the public, sometimes you have to hide some stuff.
Awesome. So how many kids do you have?
Just one.
Just one? Son?
Just one. Yes, 16, about to turn 16. So he's a genius. Ask him, he'll tell you.
So how old is he when you got the tattoo of him?
That was 2 years ago at our convention. So that would be 07. He was 13. There's my son. If he was a Super Saiyan. There's the one he did. He lives with his mother, but I see him all the time. They only live 30, 45 minutes from here, so he's awesome. He amazes me every day that he's with me running around. He's always been a pretty good kid. Recently he's being a little rebellious. I guess that's karma for both his mother and myself. But he's a really great kid. He's laid back, doesn't get in trouble, not real high strung, pretty low maintenance, low key. We hang out a lot together. We go to shows. If it's an all ages show, we'll go.
Does he talk about tattoos that he wants?
Not really. I don't think he's quite as impressed with tattoos as his friends are, just because he's been around it so long. These are just my dad's friends. You know, they don't, yeah, they've got a lot of tattoos, but all my friends do, so
Yeah.
I don't think he thinks it's quite as cool as everybody else.
Anything you want to say to potential tattoo getters?
Do your homework. Let an artist be an artist. The internet's not a good place to find your tattoo. Tattoo Finder is a great place for ideas, but you don't have to pick it. We like to draw. Let us draw. Let us create something for you. There's nothing worse than going to a party and seeing a guy with the exact same tattoo you have. Kind of makes you look a little lame. Cool, thanks man. I appreciate it. Take care of it.
Alright, you have a nice day.
You too.
That's awesome.
Have you ever had to tattoo someone's penis, John?
I'm kind of ashamed to say, yes I have.
What did you tattoo on it?
Your name. No stencil. Totally in my handwriting. Fastest tattoo ever. And a handling fee that was exorbitant. I thought exorbitant enough that he wouldn't want to do it.